Because I knew what the negative hood stereotypes of what a crow meant, but I didn't know the good omen signs. So I didn't want to observe the negative signs on that, because in the hood, the negative sign was that the crow mean death. But then there was a positive omen attached to the crow. So I'm looking at that omen. So therefore, my mind is now manufacturing a good reality based on the signs that I interpreted. So you can choose and decide and manufacture and create the reality you want to see. And that's why, some people pessimists, they can't do nothing but think negative. Man, for every problem, for every solution, they got a problem. And then you got some people, for every problem, they got a solution, like me. Some people like to wallow in the problem. You understand me? And then there's other people that they refuse to see an issue. All they see is an opportunity. You know what I'm talking about? So a high-level observer is not one who sees nothing but problems and negativity. It's one person who sees solutions and positivity, who sees enlightenment and light, not get stuck in the dark. So as you talking about days like this, man, days like this be powerful because, number one, it synchronizes and harmonizes people to observe mathematical reality, and shifts start to take place because these are our days where the world becomes observers, looking for meaning, applying meaning, reacting to meaning, creating new meaning. So after days like this, the world is never the same. Anytime there is harmonic events where the world is observing the same thing and applying meaning to it, the world changes the day afterwards. Whether it's a negative event or a positive event, any event that is observed by the collective, that is interpreted by the collective, applied meaning to by the collective, changes the world because your mind shifts a point or a degree, which changes the world. Because the world is just a collective of your thoughts and your frequencies that you are currently attached to. You don't see everything in the world, right? You may walk down the street. Nowadays, a person may only see their phone. Another observer may be attached to the reality. He may be attached to his vision, to where his vision can only see things that are connected to his vision. Come on, talk to me, man. You walk in a room, right? See, this is. I'm gonna give y'all some science. I got this chapter on how I break down the different type of judgments that we have as human beings, and how to change your consciousness from this blocky consciousness, right, to where you can have a more spherical consciousness, to where it moves and it flows in motion. Because our judgments, it blocks our consciousness from being attached to the synchronicity or reality. So if I walk in the environment, oftentimes what we looking for, we may be looking for attractions, distractions, yet things that repel us. Depends on the energy. We might walk in and we might judge a person. As soon as you walk in, y'all know the type people that come in there, they just looking for what they don't like so they can talk about somebody else, distract themselves from their own insecurities, right? Oh, this person is big, this person is ugly, this person is broke. You understand me? But instead, what happens if they don't give any energy to their judgments and they interact with opportunity instead of react to the reality? So they're not a low level, they're a high level observer. So now their ears are perked for opportunities, and they're intentionally pointing their energy to something that can help their vision into fruition. This is how I think when I walk in a room. That's the idea of looking for opportunities. That's the idea of networking. What is a network? It's a frequency that you can attach to. You understand me? It's a frequency you can attach to, so that you can be on the right channel and you can channel energy with. So you out there energetically networking so that you can channel your vision into reality. Come on, man, talk to me. I'm just trying to get y'all tapped in on this good synchronistic day, because I know it's easy for people to post a couple of memes about what these things mean. It's different when you get to apply the meaning to the machine. You know what I'm talking about? So you have to learn how to get rid of your judgments, because think about this. One of the biggest distractions for the last 4 years at first was Donald Trump. Everybody was so busy judging, hating, disliking, in disfavor, they didn't find anything synchronistic that they could have found a meaningful opportunity in, except those who were high-level observers. When the pandemic hit, everybody was distracted and repelling that if this is such a negative time, the worst thing in history happening, that they didn't network and channel and tap into the right frequency because they were so busy judging, pushing energy outward. You understand me? And judgments burn energy. So the time, all that time that you spend burning energy judging the world, you could have been observing, pulling in energy, information, data, you understand me, interpretation, and then utilizing what you interpret for your vision. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's a mathematical law to this. It's a different conversation over here. It's a high-level conversation over here. You got to be able to observe and interpret. So the judgmental energy is not easy because we will always have our bias. The key is that when you get to a place where you no longer judge, you will be in a consistent flow state. That's called the universal consciousness, the universal intelligence. When we talk about tapping in, we talking about your brain is deciphering all information, tapping it in